Jane the Disco Queen.
Can I be your 80s daydream? Can I dance real slow, baby? I know you wanna know.
Man.
Ooh, this is a perfect little view. Ooh, I love this view. I got my new thingy on. Sniffy, yeah, my Becky bag. Look at him, look at me. Ooh, I look cute. Ay. Let me shut up. Oh, Larry June vibes. Okay. We're gonna put some Larry June on. Look at that beautiful neck. I am getting myself ready for work, and ooh, I might have to put in a lash because this is coming out. And then literally I only have one. I don't know if you can see it, but you can't even see it. But I do have one hair, and that's basically pretty fucking good, I might say. Because normally it's multiple hairs. So, yeah. Look at that. And that right there is like from old terrage, probably when I like freaked out and took this shit out. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. But, yeah. But I was coming on here to say I lost this earring at work. One day, and then the very next day I had to clean the restroom, and I found it, and I was like, ooh, yay. And then literally just now, as I'm like getting ready to take Snoop on a walk, it comes off. And so as I pick up the back, Drake Cole's song Don't Save Her, just literally, don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Literally, I sat there, I was like, okay, time to throw it in the trash. And the thing about it is, like, when I lost it the first time, I was like, okay, love must be coming, because it just literally, it just fell out. I was like, okay, I can't find it. Love must be coming. Like, originally, I was okay with it being lost. So then, of course, you want your stuff back, but I wanted it back, of course, but I was okay. So go on, got to sweep the bathroom. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just see if I can find it. I found it. I was happy. And so just now, and it's like, love must really be on the way, because literally the first thing I woke up to was a text message from my ex. And it wasn't nothing mean, wasn't nothing bad. It was just all love. But for this ex, to me, I knew there was a possibility that this could happen one day, but he's such a pretty boy. I'm like, that nigga ain't never gonna text me back. And I won't have to worry about, him coming back and forth. I thought it was over with. But apparently not. I find out the nigga still know my number. That's probably what that is. He probably know my number by heart. He still knows my number. So, woke up to that, and it was nothing bad. And it's crazy because the only reason why he texted me is because he dreamed of me. And I believe that 100%, because when we was in the relationship, and I don't even remember like reading and receiving these emails from him, but I stumbled upon emails he sent to me, and I'm just like, wow. And so in one of these emails, he was like, he was watching me sleep, and I'm like, when the hell did this nigga do this shit? Like, that's when I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is he watching me sleep? But I was like, whatever. Like, how is it I never felt this or anything like that? But, I mean, it most definitely explains his love for me. But I just like, wow. And so he talks about a dream he's had of me and so forth and so forth. So, to get the text message of him basically saying he had a dream about me, and basically checking on me. I was like, okay, like I will take that as that because this is not the first time type of thing. So this isn't like a ploy type of thing. Now, is this probably just a perfect excuse? Maybe. Maybe. But 100%, it's all real, it's all authentic. And it's like, confirmation, but it's like, wow, love must be coming. Like, that's what I'm getting from the whole thing, because we all have that one person that you never expect to be like, you good? You know what I mean? So to have that one person where mentally I'm like, he's not gonna text me back to even like have those moments or nothing like that. Like, yeah, I knew that was a possibility, but deep down inside I was like, that's gonna be the one person who surprises me. So I knew it was always gonna be a 50-50. I just never thought it would be this soon. I thought it would be like maybe in our like 40s, 50-ish. Like, that's when I really was expecting him to probably be like, hit me up, because he's older, wiser. His kids would be older. So it's like more maturity type of shit. So that's when I really expected him to hit me up. But for him to hit me up like this soon in our life ages, like, wasn't expecting that. But 100%, that's growth, and I'm proud of him for that growth, because it wasn't like the message wasn't anything basically. It was just literally, had a dream, we have this connection, gotta make sure you good type of shit, because ultimately that was my first real love. So that's all it is, because I was his first real love. Also, he was my person who literally made it hard for you niggas. Like, that's the person right there. And then vice fucking versa. Like, yeah, he made his mistakes, but once he's made these mistakes and once he sees that he's not gonna get this as much as he may got it from this and this, yeah, it changes you, men. So I like literally, that's what I see that as. It's just him just like being a changed person and knowing whether good or bad, he gonna say his piece type of shit. So yeah, have to go take him out before he gets impatient. And I want a lollygag, and then now I have to put at least a lash or two. And now I have to put like 2, I think. Yeah, I probably put 2, 3 probably, but 2 for sure. And that's not bad. Okay, so I just want to point out something. So yesterday was Sunday, and two girls, I got to like literally call them out on their BS. So number one, the little fat one that thinks she know everything and don't know shit. So we had 2 clients together, and so she gets to the chair before me. She's hurried up, working on her client, trying to, beat me, basically. Like, I don't know why she was rushing me yesterday, but she was in a race, so I'm like, okay, whatever, you got that, bitch. And so I'm going to go get my client some water. She sees me come around the corner, and she was like, oh, I forgot the water, and literally starts brushing and bum rushing me, and literally basically pushes me to get to the refrigerator before me. And I'm like, so I, my slow stroll self, I stood there for a moment with my head cocked to the side, because I was watching her, and I was like, so you bum rush me to skip me to get some water? And she stood there for a second, and she's like, I'm gonna give you the first one. And I was like, oh, okay. Because, like, bitch, what? Like, really? This is a competition? Baby, this ain't a competition for no water. That's number one. And then the racist white girl. So she's talking to somebody, and she's spitting some words. And as she's talking, and she finished her statement of basically somebody treating you a certain way, not knowing you, not understanding you, and all you gotta do is remain your fucking self. And I turned around and I was like, oh, Same thing like you did with me? Baby. Baby. When I tell you her face fucking dropped, she went from smiling to what are you talking about? And now, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, you, Barbara, that other girl you came here with, causing y'all's ruckus. She was like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, bitch. So, yeah, I got to call 2 people out on their bullshit. And it was just so funny because, like, it wasn't in any type of argumentative state or nothing. It was just like, so, you just gonna skip me like that for some fucking water? Oh, treat others with, wait, let me rewind back. So basically, because I'm really trying to get her wording right. So basically, you're telling others to remain who you are, fuck what they saying about you, fuck what they doing to you, and keep being you. And eventually, and then also I got to call her out on another thing Saturday because she's starting her ruckus because she's being defiant basically. And I was like, she did something, she said something. I was like, okay now, because I'm actually talking to you now. Like, I'm actually talking to you. And both her and another girl couldn't help but to smile because, like, they knew what I was fucking talking about. I was like, come on now. I'm actually taking a little inch with you. Don't take that shit back. Like, I'm gonna let you know real quick. I can take that back. Come on, Kamil. And this is why I said, like, when they show you true colors, you never give them exactly who the fuck you are. Ever. You want to be cool, you want to reign a certain way with people, that's good. But when it comes to you giving people second, third, fourth chances and stuff, you need to remember why it is that you keep giving these people these motherfucking chances. What is it about this person that every time y'all fall out or there's an issue or you don't like them or so forth, why is it that people forget this, and then when the shit happens, you want somebody to feel sorry for you? Big, she's done that once. She's done that twice. She's done that 3 fucking times. 3 strikes, you fucking out. That's me in my book. Like, I understand giving people chances, and I understand people can change. But this is how many tries you get from me. 3. After them 3 strikes, bitch, you fucking out. You've had more than enough. And quite honestly, the older I get, 2 chances is what you motherfuckers get now. Fuck a 3. Like, literally. Fuck a 3. So, like, literally, 3 chances, you out. Older you get, 2 chances, you out. And then even older, 1 chance, you're motherfucking out. Because that's how much tolerance level you start to get when you start to see the bullshit of the motherfucking world. It's like, oh, okay. Literally, the ugly faces. So, yeah, I just wanted to highlight that as well. Oh my god, my rain video, literally, I was not expecting the love that I got on my rain video. It's not a lot, but for a day of release, she did really good. All throughout the night, like, I play my videos, and since it really was on the rain video, I have it in the bathroom playing, and I kid you not, it sounds like a waterfall in there. So literally, I'm peeing at, I don't know what time in the morning, but late at night, I'm peeing, playing my vlogs, listening to it, and I'm literally half asleep, half peeing. And already, like, oh my god, I got so many content ideas just from this one video. Like, my next one is a bird video for anxiety specifically, but like waterfalls, like when I went to a client's house, her pool is like right there, and I heard the waterfall, so it's like, okay, I can do waterfall videos. That coincides with rain. And then with the weather coming up with Houston, I'm hoping it's gonna be enough where I can really go ahead with the weather, because then I was like, okay, rain with the street sound, like cars going by, and then city life rainness because I am mostly stationed in the city. So city life rain vibes, like so many different rain vibes. Car rain vibes, because I do know some people do like the sound of the rain hitting on the car, which I can drive in the rain when it's car. It's just I don't like driving when it's raining and people are driving stupid type of thing. So it's like there's just so many ideas, like late at night while I'm peeing, and it's like, damn. And like honestly, these rain sound videos, lunch break videos, like I was gonna do a separate page for it, but I'm like, no. Like I want to do everything all in one. Like I'm not creating a separate page. And even with my Instagram, I was the same way. I'm like, I'm not creating a second page to basically showcase who I am, because who I am is hair, and hair is me. So it's like you're gonna get everything of me because hair is life for me. Like how music is life for Beyonce, like hair is life for me. Like I'm gonna say this 100 times, but my goal is to be the Beyonce of hair. Not because I want to be just like Beyonce or shit like that, but it's just like that's how much I love hair. Where it's like I want people to literally come to me from all over the world because of what I can do for them, as far as in making them feel beautiful. Because I like literally I see the beauty in the ugly type of thing. And a lot of times it's just y'all's attitude that makes y'all ugly. Like I'm just, as I'm talking, like there's a customer that I had at the dry bar where it's like after the third time I was like, okay, look, when you get up there, let them know you don't want me to do your hair. And she was trying to do that. I didn't say that shit. It's like, that's fine, but you treating me the way you're treating me is not working for me. Like I'm not seeing, and like how I see in the past, like I'm not seeing your vision. So you might as well get the person that knows your vision better than to keep being mad at me because I'm not getting your vision right. That's the sweet way to do it without being an asshole, but you still being an asshole. They just don't know it because you speaking that fucking logic. Literally, speaking logic to ignorance is the best fucking retaliation you can give someone, because what you want is you want someone to feel stupid. Everybody hate being stupid, but it's like after I said that, I need her to know, like the next time you come to me and you keep giving me this attitude, it's gonna be a problem. Literally. Because she wanted to try to argue, and I'm like, I'm not trying to do none of that. Just, I want you to get the style that you want and to walk out of here happy and not be disappointed every time. So, let them know specifically the person that you want so you can get your style. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what you're complaining about. You're complaining about how I'm doing your hair. So, if I'm not doing your hair right, why would you still keep coming to the person who's doing your hair wrong? So save yourself the headache, save yourself the drama. Let them know, I don't fuck with that bitch. I don't want that bitch touching my hair. Same thing, if I get this other lady, I feel like I remember her now, and literally off the bat, I'm be like, let me get someone else because I know you don't like how I do your hair. And we're gonna keep it moving just like that. If they make me do her hair, then I'll be like, okay, I can blow dry, da 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 da. But someone's gonna style it. Like I'm not gonna style it. And we're gonna leave it like that. And that's how I'm gonna hit it with. Plain and simple. She can take it or leave it. But I'm coming to a situation where I'm not trying to have this shit you doing. I'm not doing that. I don't have to be around that, nor do I want to be around that. And you insulting me every time I do your hair, like, bitch, you think I, literally, if you really think I'm sitting here and do this every time, you sadly mistaken. This ain't slavery days. And even if this was slavery days, baby, you would have been killed me because fucking no, fuck you, hoe. Like, who is you? Bitch, I don't even want to be like you. Never wanted to be like you. Always wanted to be like me. Always wanted to enhance me. Nothing. When I say nothing about you, I won't. There's nothing about you I won't. And that goes for white, black, Hispanic, all those women that I get at the dry bar who are disrespectful to me because of their assumptions, their judgments, whatever it is their issue is with me, how I do their hair, because I do it too good, because I don't do it this way, because I'm not like this person. Like, this is for that. That's how I treat these people. Because, no. The one black lady who thought she was about to get ignorant and we about to fight, oh, baby, no. But I will let you know, I don't fuck with you. I don't want to be around you. I don't even want to see your face. Like, literally, I almost sat next to her at the bowl. And as soon as I saw that face, I was just like, oh, loud, not even on purpose. It just came out that way. But it's like, oh, and she heard that shit because she woke up. And it's like, yeah, bitch, I want you to know, fuck you. And I didn't care. I really didn't care. Because it's like, no, you don't get to treat me the way you treated me and think that you gonna still treat me the way that you treat me. And I'm not gonna verbally let you know, like, bitch, you don't fuck with me? Bitch, I don't fuck with you 10 times harder. Like, literally. You know I'm from the hood, but you put your hood out before I put my hood out. So now that you put your hood out, I can put my hood out and let you know how hood I really am without having to lay one finger on you, hoe. So that's what that situation is. And I think she got that number because, yeah, bitch. And I think she got that number. So I just got out the shower and I'm all up on the camera because I just got off the shower and I was having a thought. Baby, that was my 11:11 alarm. So if you're actually watching this, make a wish, 11:11. So back to what I was saying. I was in the shower and basically you just end up reflection and listening to music and singing and so forth and so forth. And then it's just, as I got out the shower, I had this thought and I was like, oh yeah, we got to make sure we point this out. So one thing about me is I'm always counting how many people I had a day, how many people I should be having a day. Like, literally, I don't worry about nothing else but my motherfucking books. So this is where little Miss Nobody Likes who think that she knows everything but don't know shit. She sees me at the computer. I ain't touch no mouse, no nothing. Literally, I have my finger pointing at the thingy, counting how many people I have. And she turns around, looks at me, and she's just like, oh, what are you doing? And it's like, simmer. Like, bitch, who you getting authoritative with? Like, bitch, sit the fuck down. I am counting how many people that I, emphasis, I did a day. Bitch. And that's how I have a confirmation that you up to no good. Because why are you getting hostile at me for being at the computer? Granted, I know I'm not supposed to be touching it or nothing, but I can look at my name, my column, and I can physically, with my eyes and my little bitty finger, count how many people I've done. So, baby, who you getting authoritative with? That ain't gonna work with me. But you gonna, like, there's no reason for you to be talking to me like that. So, what you doing behind my back or whoever else's back? Because trust me, I know when you up to no good. Bitch, you don't got nobody fooled. You think you got so many people fooled. And literally, your greed is what's coming out. Because literally, I done saw her writing down customers' names and tips amount. I done saw that before. Yes, it was for her that time. But at the end of the day, I saw that on accident. Wasn't trying to be nosy. So it's like a lot of times when someone's doing dirt, God puts it in your face and you just never fucking know it. Because literally, I just see a name, I see tips amount, and I'm just like, oh, okay. You counting tips. But now as I'm talking, I'm like, okay, bitch, are you really stealing or trying to steal or figure out how to get certain clients? Because one thing I do know is they will put a person who they know tips good on a person's books. And that's why I verbally tell everybody, you want me specifically, I need you to verbally let them know. Because if you don't verbally let me know, then they see how much you tip me, they're going to take it for themselves, not understanding that you would never get that amount. You would never. Not from my people who specifically tip me those tips because of my work ethic and my talent and the fact that 100%, a lot of people are asking me, how long have you been doing hair? Because of these 3 things right here. So it's like, yeah, that's what my tips represent. And that's what most of them don't understand. So it's like, okay, yeah, keep doing your dirt. because it ain't gonna work. Trust me. It ain't gonna work. And as much as I've been spruiting this shit in the atmosphere, you just don't know. You just don't know. And that ain't even on no hate. That's on I just know you're the type of person who's gonna have to learn a harsh reality lesson to understand that you don't know everything. And as soon as she got her position, okay, I have to speak this. As soon as she got her, whoa, okay, let me calm down because, baby, I just had a flash of literally who's at fault for what happened that day. And it's 100% her. So as soon as I heard that she got the position, I was like, oh, bitch, yes, perfect fall guy. Perfect fall guy. But the only thing about that is, like, now that I'm working with her and I'm observing her and her ways and her ethic and all of that stuff, it's like, oh, baby, you are the perfect fall guy. Whew, Lord, you are the perfect fall guy. Because me personally, she the type of person who will get hurt. And before even the almost died thing even happens, one of my very first thoughts was, she's the perfect fall guy. And sadly, she may have to be that person to physically suffer from what may happen at that place. Like, I saw that way before March, 100% way before March. As soon as she was hired, as soon as I was working with her, as soon as I realized her judgment on me and all that shit, as soon as I realized all that shit, yes, it went from, oh, she the perfect fall guy to, oh, she's going to be that harsh lesson, and she's going to learn that harsh lesson because she needs to learn that harsh lesson. Like, she almost got ran off the road. She's almost got ran off the road, and it's all because of the you think you know but you don't know type of shit. Like, when I heard that story, that reminded me of the time when I was going to wherever UT is. I can't think of where it's from right now, but wherever UT is with a friend, and she's in the fast lane going slow. And back then, truckers would flash a light to let you know you need to get over. And it's like, because of the person that she is, her personality, and all of this, as I'm saying, is the same thing like her. So, we're driving, it's like so bad, I want to tell her, like, you need to get over, but it's like, I know that I can't tell her she needs to get over, because as soon as I tell her you need to get over, like, he's letting you know, like, you need to get over, you're getting too slow. I knew that was going to be a problem. I really did, because here is her thinking that she's better than me because of where I live, where she think I came from, prejudging me. And, like, here I am, someone who ain't never had a car and all that shit, like, physically me having a car myself. Like, I shared the car with my mom and my sister, and I was predominantly the one taking my mom everywhere in the car. But, you know, despite that fact, like, I didn't have my own, so I don't know what I'm doing type of thing. And I knew that in the sense of that situation, so I just sat there and I was just like, in my head, just like, get over. And she finally figured the fuck out, like, get the fuck over. But, like, this girl at the dry bar, in a sense, that's who she is. And I know exactly that is the situation that happened when she got ran off the road, based off of her story. So all of that ties into play. An ex-best friend, remind you, that too comes into factor. Is this person that she's reminding me of is also an ex-best friend that I'm very happy is not my friend. So we put all of that into consideration, and it's like, you're the type of person, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. And, like, even the ex-best friend, she had a situation where she had to learn the hard way, and I knew that was her karma for thinking you know everything, but you really don't know everything. And Like, I don't think I know everything, but the one thing about me is I know what I seen, I know what I saw, I know what I experienced, to know that I'm not going to go down the same path that I know is not going to fucking work. If it don't work, you have to go a different fucking route. Plain and simple. So, that is that, and I'm okay with that. So, just coming out the shower and just thinking that it's like, wow, like, whatever she's doing, it's gonna come to light. Like, I just sit back and watch. But because I'm just ready for the fire to hit the fan, I'm just ready for the fire to hit the fan. That's all it is to it. But I got patience to wait, because 100%, the fire to hit the fan may not happen until I leave. And that's literally when it happens for everywhere. Because no matter what situations happen, when it comes down to the nitty gritty of the bullshit, I'm always protected. Like, I always miss the drama. I always miss it. And I've always known, like, I want to be in the midst of everything because I'm nosy. But I've even understood, like, I'm just meant for the drama to be told to me. I'm not meant to be in the drama at all. And I'm okay with that, because I don't want to be in nobody's drama. But literally, I always hear the drama. I'm never in the drama. So I do know, like, if the big kaboom happens, like, I may not be there. But I want to see it happen, and not for, like, I want someone to get hurt. But I want to be there, because I need to see that karma. That's a karma I need to see. And the only thing about that is, like, even if I don't physically be there for the karma to happen, I'm okay with that. I've accepted that, like I said. But if I was to physically be there, be around, to be able to really just show motherfuckers, like, I'm that boss ass bitch, yeah. Because in the midst of all that shit, I would be that person to honestly step up and call 911. Because, like, the one thing I beat myself up on the first time is, not once did I think to call 911. I did think it, but I was in that zombie state, that whatever was happening had the effect of clouding your judgment. My judgment was plain and simple. Wow, finally figured that wording out. So yeah, my judgment was clouded. And that's all it is to it. Because, like, for the life of me, I don't know why. Even my subconscious mind was like, yo, call 911. Well, not call 911, but my subconscious mind was to yell for one of the girls to, like, come back and be like, bitch, call fucking 911. Like, stop. Like, and I don't know why my zombie state would not allow me to do that. Like, it wouldn't allow me to do it. And I knew I needed to do that. So that's the one thing that I beat myself on, is not thinking, call fucking 911. Because as soon as we would have called 911, it would have been a fire truck out there, and they would have had us all on gas masks, like, breathing in fucking oxygen, okay? Like, that would have been everybody up in there working, literally on oxygen. And we'll finally just wake up out of that state and be like, what the fuck just happened? Like, literally, that would have been the state that we would have been in. We would have been in a whoa type of, oh my God. Like, we all would have been just, like, sitting, like, did this just fucking happen to us? Like, that would have been that situation if my judgment wasn't clouded. So yeah.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that her in the VIP line with the V-time and the East Laurent. She drive a Nissan and she in a Beamer.